Hey guys, it's Savannah and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be doing a tutorial for you for one of my patterns. This is the Iris Scarf Lite pattern. You can see here at the bottom, we have some nice detailing with some scallop stitches and V-stitches. These scallop stitches are also sometimes known as iris stitches, which is where it gets its name. This is made with fingering weight yarn, so it is perfect for a nice spring, summer, early fall scarf. And it is very adjustable for length because most of the body is just a simple one row repeat using the griddle stitch. Alright, you guys ready to get started? What you're going to need is fingering weight yarn. This cake is over 400 yards, so this should be plenty for the scarf. And either a 3.25 or a 3.5 millimeter hook. I have here my 3.5 millimeter prim hook because I want mine to be a little bit wider than this one is. Alright, let's get started. First things first, we need to make our slip knot. I don't know how to explain how to make a slip knot other than make a loop and then fold over that loop onto your working end of your yarn, and that's how you get it. But once we have that, we are going to start by loosely chaining 31. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. Next thing we're going to do for this first row is not this first stitch, but in the next one, right there. We are going to start row 1 with a half double crochet. And then in the next chain, single crochet. We are going to repeat that all the way to the end of this row. And we should end on a single crochet. So half double crochet, single crochet, half double crochet, single crochet. Y'all, you do not want to see the yarn barf that is in my lap. and on the other side of my desk right now because I had to fight with this yarn cake to find the center pool. So I probably have about 100 yards of yarn on my lap right now. Who else can relate to that? Half double crochet. Single crochet. It's worth it though, because this is just so out there for yarn choice for me, because I usually prefer for wearables more earth tones, neutrals, or just really subtle variations. But I have been saving this yarn for something that I would love. And this pattern is a lightweight version of the first pattern that I made. So I love the pattern. I really do. I worked hard to scale it for a lightweight yarn, and I knew that this pattern would be something that I would wear. So here is the yarn for the pattern that has just been in my stash for about 2 years. But the original iris scarf I designed because I was making a scarf for my aunt for her birthday, which is in November, and I wasn't finding a pattern that I was loving because I didn't want to just make something that I didn't love, because then she would be able to tell, you know, as aunts do, that and moms do, that you're not in love with it, and so that would just be coming through with my expression and body language and the quality of the work that I would do. So I designed something that I loved and gave it to her. Alright, we are at our last 3 right here. So single crochet, half double crochet, single crochet. And this is the first row. And this pattern that we did, half double crochet, single crochet across, is the 1 row repeat for the majority of the scarf. This is the griddle stitch pattern. So now what we're going to do is chain 1, turn the work, and we're just going to repeat that pattern. So the half double crochet should always be placed in the top of a single crochet, and the single crochet is then placed at the top of a half double crochet. So we are going to repeat this to the end of row 10. So half a double crochet in the single crochet, single crochet, and the half double crochet, half double crochet, single crochet, half double crochet, single crochet, half double crochet, single crochet. So I will meet y'all back here after row 10. Alright, see y'all in a bit. Alright, we are back here after row 10. You can see how these stitches, this pattern, is creating this nice, fun texture. It is something that I just find so pleasing to look at and to touch. You can see there's a half double crochet, single crochet, half double crochet. You can still see the individual stitches, but they kind of, when looked at far away, blend together and create this texture. But now for row 11, instead of a chain 1, we are chaining 2, and then we are going to skip 2 stitches, and this chain 2 does count as the first stitch, so we are skipping this one and this one, and now we are going to place our first iris stitch into this next one. So to do that, it is 2 double crochets, chain 1, and 2 more double crochets, and that is all in this same stitch. See? So this is our iris stitch, or open scallop, whichever you prefer to call it. And now we are chaining 1, skipping 2, 1, 2, and placing another iris stitch. So 1, 2, chain 1, 1, 2. Chain 1, skip 2, 1, 2, chain 1, 1, 2. So we are just going to keep repeating this, and I will meet y'all at the end of this row. Alright, so I've gotten to the end of this row. We have 9 iris stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we still have 2 stitches left. So after this last iris stitch, we are going to chain 1 again, and in this last stitch right here, work a single double crochet. Alright, and now we are going to flip the work, chain 2, and in this first chain space, work a V-stitch. So that is a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet back in that same space. We're going to skip this iris stitch and then hang on. Yeah, we are not chaining in between these, but we're going to skip this iris stitch and place another V-stitch in the chain space between the iris stitch. Double crochet, chain 1, double crochet back in here. And we are going to do that across the row. Double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. See, this is what it is starting to look like. We're just going to keep doing that right across to just before this last iris stitch space, and I will meet y'all back there. Alright, we are back here right before the last iris stitch, and we have 9 V stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, this last one into the top of the turning chain, we are going to work 2 double crochet. No chain space between them, just double crochets. Now we are going to chain 1 and turn, and now we're going to go back to our row repeat. So we're going to half double crochet, single crochet, half double crochet, single crochet in the chain 1 space. We are working in those chain spaces now. Half double crochet, single crochet, chain space is a half double crochet. So we're just going to keep doing our griddle stitch pattern all the way across, and I will meet y'all at the end again. Okay, we are at the last stitch here. I've not worked into it yet, but the rows are a total of 30 stitches. I don't think I mentioned that before, but you want 30 stitches. Right now I am at 28 stitches. So in this last double crochet, I'm going to put a half double crochet and a single crochet, making it 30. So now we're going to turn, and through rows 14 through 290, you're just going to repeat your half double crochet, single crochet rows. Okay? I am just going to do a few more rows before I come back. Okay? I will see y'all in a minute. Alright, I've done a few more rows here, and this is what it is starting to look like once you work it up more. Once you get to your desired body length, which in the pattern is row 290, you are going to go back and repeat row 11, which is the iris stitch, row 12, which is the V-stitch, row 13, which is getting back to this griddle pattern, and then you have 9 more rows to complete with the repeat. Then your scarf is done. You can add tassels to it if you want, which I think I may do with this one. But other than that, you are done. This is really easy to modify. If you want a shorter scarf, just do less of the griddle rows. If you want a longer scarf, add more of these and just have fun with it. I hope that you found this video tutorial helpful. You can find the pattern for free on my blog. You can also find it in my Ribbler and Ravelry stores, both at Crocheting Savvy. I would love to see the scarves that you create with this pattern, so please tag me on Instagram at Crocheting Savvy, and if you have any questions, just ask them below in the comments and I will be sure to answer any questions you have. Alright? You can modify this really easily, like I said. Just add more or less of the row repeats. I think it would look great with tassels, which I'm hoping to be able to do. And yeah, if you enjoyed this, be sure to check out the original iris scarf, which is made with worsted weight yarn. You can find that also on my blog, Ribbler and Ravelry. And I hope to see y'all next time. Happy crocheting!